Hey guys, Devils once again coming at you from the Clan Productions. I'm bringing you a guide this evening on DBM, which is Deadly Boss Mods. That will be one of the biggest raiding add-ons you're going to be using. It's most guilds require it. If you don't, obviously I don't know what you're doing because you're doing something wrong. You should require DBM for all your raiders. So on to the guide, guys. Let's to bring DBM up, you're going to type /DBM. Okay, this will bring up a screen here. You can move this anywhere you'd like. I'm going to move it over here, and this is shouts out to experts. I'm going to have him in the video this evening. It's just another guildie. He's one of our main healers that's in the guild. Now this screen, when you bring this up, it will show you the actual bosses, and you can pick from different instances or different patches, whatever you'd like, and it'll show you your kills and your wipes, your best kill times. You can look all of this up here within DBM, and this will record everything for you. Now, to change the actual options, you can show test modes here. If you go over here to general options, you can do test bars. It'll actually bring up and show you where I have my bars at over here in the right hand corner. And it'll do a test bar. It'll pop up a test message wherever your raid warnings are at. Obviously mine are above my head where it's saying test bar expired. That would be a raid warning. Now these huge bars they move to show you, well, you have a very short amount of time till this spell happens or this effect goes off. Those are what you need to watch for. You can set the latency threshold here with anything. If you do enable DBM, that's actually going to enable it reply status to whispers. So when someone whispers you, it's going to tell them you're currently fighting against boss so and so. Now this big warning here that just popped up, evil spell, that's a special warning. That's something that's going to pop up and say you need to do this now, you need to interrupt, you need to move, you are going to die. And you can set up certain sounds with those as well. And all these different options, minimap icons, you have all kinds of things to choose from here. Now if you look down here, it'll say create pizza timer. Obviously you can name the timer anything you want. You can set hours, minutes, or seconds, and you can broadcast it to the raid. Most people will use this for like a break. You can start a timer if you're the raid leader and say break and give them a 10-minute break. They need to be back within 10 minutes. It's just a very special timer that you can put in there and say, well, this is what we're going to do. Now, raid warnings. You can set show warnings in the chat frame, show warnings faked as a raid warning message, which will actually pop up and say down here in my chat box, if you look, it says raid warning, devils, pew pew laser out. That's one of the raid warnings that I would be saying in our raid chat. I just do that because some people may be looking at the bottom of the screen and notice that that they see, oh, a raid warning, let's pay attention to that, or show icons on the left and right side. I do both sides. It's just extra picture to pop up for me to know. I'm a very visual person, so if it pops up and I see it, then I'll understand it. I have my basic raid warnings just make a ding when they pop up. It doesn't make anything special, and they're just in standard white. Now to move them, you click move me here, and you just grab this little cursor and you can move Deadly Boss Mods wherever you'd like. So you just do that. Then you can go to bar styles. You can actually set what your bars look like. You can set the textures through this drop down box here. I just like gradient. I think it looks nice for my UI setup here. So I'm just going to leave it at that. You can change the colors of the bars, anything you'd like, but I keep mine as red because it's a very visual thing. Red is bright. I'll see it. I'll know red means bad. I need to pay attention. You can have them go, your bars move upwards when they expand, or you can have them fill up or deplete. You can change the font size that's actually going to be in the bar. You can make it huge like that, guys. But I just keep mine at a standard size. Change the font. Down here, if you scroll down, you can actually change the width of the small bars and the large bar. So you can control the size and move them wherever you'd like. Special warnings, obviously, those are the ones that I told you need to pay attention to. And that's an example there. To set the position, you can just grab it, and just like the other one, move it anywhere you like. I just like it to have it pop up right on my character because I'm always paying attention to that, so I'll see that. Also, you can set the font, the colors. You over here, you can change the sound for just for you. If the special warning is only for you, then you can have a special sound. Or if it's for everybody, you can have a special sound. I just put mine to beware because obviously if I hear the words beware, I'm gonna, listen to it. I'm gonna beware and pay attention. So that just makes it really, really easy for me. There's tons of options in here that you can choose from, but like I said, I just like the beware option. It's much better. For me, it makes me pay attention really well. If I hear that, obviously I know something bad's gonna happen. Health frame. This is the little health frames that they put over here when you have multiple boss fights inside of WoW. You can actually have that, and it looks just like this. It'll show you, the boss itself, and you can have the bars go upwards or downwards, doesn't matter. But this is where they can pop up if you unlock the frame. Right click on it and unlock. You can move the frame anywhere you'd want. I just keep mine there because it's usually where the WoW UI would be. And you can change how it spams and some of the messages it shows and what it does and it doesn't do. There's just more options here basically. Now, if you go into actually the bosses and you want to only turn off what you don't need to see, if you only need to see certain things announced during a boss fight, you can go into and you can click, let's say, in Bastion of Twilight. Let's load the add-on, okay? Now if I go to, I believe it is actually bringing down where it shows each boss, you click the plus sign to give the drop down. You go to Halphus. Here you can show enable boss mod for Halphus, announce to raid, leader required. So I should always have that up. I should always be announcing to the raid what's going on in my chats. So I'm going to go ahead and check those here for you and just show you what you can do. Sinestra, I always want to announce that as well. Even for the trash, I'd like to announce too in raid chat what's going on. Now, the announces I can show. Do we really need to see Volcanic Wrath? Probably not. So I'm really not going to do the trash. I don't need to see any of this in a trash pool. We all have figured out what's going on and, what's happening. We don't need to see all of that. Now, for like Cho'Gall, you can do announce warships, announce Fury of Cho'Gall, Shadow's Orders, Flames Order. Obviously, if you see a shadow crash on the ground or you see flames on the ground, you need to move out of them. They're going to burn you. As well as, flaming destruction. You can change any of these options. Anything you don't need to see or doesn't affect you, or you just know, hey, I have to do this, then you can change that. That's the best way to do it. And that concludes my guide for DBM, guys. It's very simple. Those are just the things that you can do and you can set up. Definitely like and subscribe to videos. Visit our guild here at www.bashamdead.guildlaunch.com. And I'm out for the evening. Thanks for viewing.